Hello everyone, welcome back to Stellaris. It's good to be back. We're picking up right where we left off in the last episode. We're not actually... nothing's happened in between.
The colonists have all been transferred to the new colony ship, and her captain reports all systems go. A momentous day for sure.
There's our little colony ship going.
We have a colony ship, and we have found at least one suitable candidate for a permanent extrasolar outpost. I see no reason to delay further. Let's establish our first colony.
Way ahead of you, Veer. Way the fuck ahead of you. That is quite the funky looking ship. Alright, what's this? Research complete. Right, I have to pick up research. But that is one wacky looking colony ship. Looks like a hunk of glowing rock. I guess it makes sense since we're playing with lithoids. Lithoids?
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts.
Rock elementals?
Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Off-World Trading Company. Hey, that's a good game. Pop growth speed, that's actually probably... Yeah, actually, you know what, let's grab that one. I was gonna grab Slave Army, but I think the pop growth might actually be useful. Alright, so we have that. Where's our construction ship? Go build us a starbase. We gotta expand our borders here. Do I have enough? Let's take a look at our leaders.
The Leaders tab
do I have enough to
dismiss and assign idle governors,
okay, so yes, I do
admirals.
have enough. I do have enough energy to recruit a leader. So in that case, then let's go back to our ship.
This is our system's starbase. The
okay, Veer. Just go away, Veer. I'll need your advice when it comes to the time that I need your advice. Which isn't right now, but it might be down the road. But it isn't right now.
As our empire grows, trade between our planets will become an increasingly large part of our economy. Starbases with trade hubs collect trade value within their system to be routed to the capital for conversion to energy credits.
Interesting. Yeah, so if we go over here, I can actually build this, this system that we just built the starbase in that we're actually sending the colony ship to. We can take the... This is the station. We can actually... Okay, so we can actually build this into a defense platform, which is nice, actually. I don't mind that. I might actually do that. We don't have enough alloys and shit right now, but I might do that.
Double the science ships means double the fun. Oh, I haven't been this excited since we completed the last assignment.
Oh.
We have a brand new science ship.
Riveting.
No science.
Riveting stuff right there. It sounds like you're living on the edge. Alright, so anomaly research speed or anomaly discovery chance. Let's do research speed. That's probably... Get going. Let's send you up here because I've always been wondering what the fuck is up that way, and I'm hoping to fuck it's not like all of a sudden you go up there and then it's like, oh look, there's like 40 more planets and shit, like lines from there that we don't know yet. Because if so, then it could be problematic. But otherwise, what's my other science ship doing right now? He's over here. Then he's going there. Okay, that's fine. So that guy, well, whoa.
Good. The scientist has assumed command of our new science ship and can now be sent off at our leisure to explore new systems and or meet some grisly fate.
Yes, like our last one. It met some grisly fate. It did.
Congratulations on having colonized a new world. Our colonists are now in the process of building their first settlement. but it will take time for them to become self-sufficient.
Our colony ship managed, with some surprising grace, to maneuver between the massive peaks that are so prevalent in the jagged landscape of S3-Ep Prime. A touchdown in the sheltered valley that will serve as an ideal first landing site. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement. Its reactor core is in the process of being removed, so it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tabs of prefab shelters sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first suburbanite city of the alien world. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's a grand occasion. Oh, jeez. Excuse me.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand them.
Wave here. I don't have enough stuff to build. More colony ships. I'm missing allies. Okay, well, I'll let that be for now. Cool. Hey, we got one more pop. We got a pop. We got a pop. Which means we have unlocked tile number 25 of buildings that I don't know what I'm going to build, but I can definitely build it. I have no idea what I should or shouldn't build. This is the worst part. Last time we built the monuments, which is not bad because culture workers turn consumer goods into unity and society research. Alright, that's not bad. Culture worker jobs +2. Let's see what kind of buildings are in here we can build. We can build the alloy foundry, which gives us more alloys. Which isn't bad. It's not a bad idea. Bioreactor, that's a no, because it takes food and turns it into energy credits. And my people don't even grow food, so I don't even know why it's an option to build that. Civilian industries turns minerals into consumer goods. Commercial zones, which costs 2 energy, produces trade value and amenities. Okay. We have 7 amenities, so we're still good for the moment for amenities. Housing. Hollow theaters, what's that provide? Entertainment turns consumer goods into unity and amenities. How many consumer goods do we have? Is there a way to find out? Consumer goods is up here. Alright, so we got +5 consumer goods. Okay, okay. Luxury residences, which is +3 housing and +5 amenities. Intricately designated residential towers with luxurious apartments, advanced zero-G technology, the only thing keeping the more outlandish terrace designs from collapsing. So it's like the high-end fucking rich people houses. I mean, that's nothing wrong with that, I suppose. Precinct housing. Precinct housing. Enforcers produce unity, decrease crime, and spawn defensive armies. Oh. Okay. Monuments to law and order and enforcers are based here. Research labs, resource silo, and I guess of course a stronghold, which increases soldiers, increase naval capacity, spawns defensive. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, what about districts? City districts. Build a city district. Oh, I just... oops. Okay. We have 3 city districts. Do we need more right now? I guess we don't really need more of anything. I mean, we do, but we don't. Generator district. It might be worthwhile to build one of these, but then it might cause too much unemployment. Generator district on the planet. What does this do? Technicians produce energy credits. 8. Technician jobs plus 2. It's only 2% crimes. Not too bad. I'm trying to figure out what I should or shouldn't do. There's like so many options. Like I could just go ham and build like mining districts to get more minerals, or I could go agriculture. Well, agriculture, farmers produce food. I don't even have any agriculture, and there's not even a reason to have it, except to maybe trade with like other nations, because like other empires, because my people don't use it. I mean, I could use it with bioreactors to get like extra, like as an extra source of energy. It's not a bad idea. We have 3 energy right now. I feel like I should build something for energy. If I build a bioreactor, upkeep is 25 food. Alright, so if I go over here and build agricultural district, it produces 12 food. But you need farmers. Okay, it gives plus 2 housing and plus 2 farm jobs for 12 food. So I'd have to build like... Wait, 25? That's an... Why does it have to be an odd number? Why does it have to be like, oh, these are like plus 12 food? Ah! Well, it's per job. So there's 2 jobs, so 1 farm would produce, with the 2 farmer jobs, would produce 24 food. But that's still 24, and the bioreactor costs 25. So what the fuck do I get that 1 extra food? It seems dumb to me. Alright, I'm not gonna go that route. Let's build ourselves another generator district for now. And I'm going to hold on doing much else for the time being. Commercial zone might actually make sense as well. Or something like that. Luxury. I mean, I could build some houses. It doesn't seem like that bad of an idea to build a luxury house. Housing. Let's do that. Let's build a luxury house. Let's build a generator districtor. Whatever. We'll start with that. I don't even know if it's a good idea or not. It's the first time I'm playing with this new system. Heck, I think it sounds good. I'm doing it. Maybe I should have probably...
complete.
Okay. Probably should have done more research into...
System geology charted.
I didn't even read that. They briefly detected something and needed further investigation, so I'm sending...
We have the ability to manually design new ships in the Ship Designer screen. This is a fairly straightforward process, though one that can be fully automated if we so wish.
Yeah, do it. We've discovered a new archaeological site. You, build mining stations. Go for it. Go to town. Do it. Magnetic field of that particular planet, Igergen 5, experienced a complete reversal while it was being observed by the ISS Ockham's Nugget. Oh yes, the Ockham's Nugget. It's the best science ship name ever. This rare event has interchanged positions of the planet's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded by the sensors of the ship, providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. Pole shift. Discover new archaeological
The archaeology window shows details of the currently selected archaeology site. After progress is made, you can still go back and read previous stages by clicking the rune icons.
Interesting, this is new. Assign a scientist to begin excavation. Cannot excavate archaeological digs outside your system. Seemingly unremarkable first close examination, asteroid has revealed that it's actually an artificial construct designed to mimic a natural asteroid. That doesn't sound good or anything. That doesn't sound very good. Doesn't sound very good at all. Oh, that one has the archaeological dig. Okay. This doesn't sound very good. From humble beginnings, eh?
Construction complete.
Trade value in the workman system is 2. How do I capitalize on the trade value? I suppose there's no way to do that. Unity picks. Alright. Pop growth speed, that's useful. Administrative capacity increased by 20. Starbase upkeep reduced by 20. Let's do the administrative capital capacity to start. Let's do that. Construction ship. You go over here and build a starbase. Apparently another planet that is kind of, sort of, we could colonize it if we wanted to. Should probably industrial wasteland can be built if walkers are discovered, but I can't. Lacking. Oh, I need credit, energy credits to. Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave it be then. And we got more energy. Well, jobs too, yes. The ISS Glorious Work. Can I rename that to the Glorious Work? That's the name of the fucking Glorious Work class. That's the construction ship. The Glorious Work. W-A-R-K. It's the Glorious Work ship. It's doing glorious work. Why do you have... Oh. You never built the... I never built the... Interesting. I should build a research station over there. I could build an extra construction ship, but... one's enough for now. When if we get really big, then we'll build 2. I'm paused. I'm sitting here like, I'm waiting for something to happen. The game is paused. Nothing's gonna happen, bitch. Consumed 50. Yeah. Allies or advanced resources, which are needed to build a lot of things.
Mission complete.
Finish this construction queue. Seems alright so far.
Construction complete.
Stability.
Rocket new tech.
Rocket new tech? What? Minerals from miners. New fracking technologies allow us to tap into previously on-the-table pockets of geothermal resources. Cool. Army damage. Exoskeletons, that's useful, actually. I should grab that. Gives us extra minerals and extra army damage. I mean, the army damage is whatever, but the minerals is nice. Alright, build mining station down there, and then you go over there and build the research station. Apparently, that was not done earlier. I must have missed that one. You in the round system?
Anomaly found.
Go survey there and there next. But first, research whatever that is. An asteroid. Awesome. Oh, and the one up here is done. Rest the bottom. On this. Alloys? Straight up. That's it. Run here. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Rulian 3. The massive engine sections and braking structures can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began. Huh. Good amount of little resources in that system. Nice. Nice. I don't know if I want to start colonizing on this planet right away. Do I? I could. Generator districts, mining districts, agriculture. It's got a lot of agriculture. Not many mining though. You get for power and food, but I don't really need food. Construction ship. After you're done there, go up here and build a starbase. Flippy station. Oh. Did you get upgraded to a starbase? Or starport? Or ship? No, it's not a ship.
System geology charted.
Yeah, so let's build a defense platform. It's probably not a bad idea.
Remarkable. We have discovered spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent. But let's face it, probably are. Their true nature will remain a mystery to us until we complete the appropriate project to investigate them. I suggest we do so post-haste, lest they investigate us first.
Found some alien vessels in the CAT system. Strange objects have been flagged as Alpha Menace. Until we get the Alpha Menace. That sounds... As an uproar after following the news of unidentified ships sighted in the void. Their intentions are unknown. We can assume the worst. Actually, how there's 2 planets? Oh. No, let's take a look and see what they are. If I find the actual ships. Looks like a station.
These are unknown spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
Looks like 2 stations. Well, let's take a look at the situation log. I'll track that one on that. Somebody will do that. Research. Assuming they're okay, because the science ship's down there and it's not. They haven't picked a fight yet. So.
Research complete.
Nice. Blue laser, more powerful than red lasers. Appears as blue or violet to most organics.
Construction complete.
Energy credits from technicians. Unlocks fusion reactor or research station output plus 10%. Let's actually grab the fusion reactor. That's probably pretty useful to grab.
Construction complete.
Nice. Glorious construction ship. Build us all the things. What are you doing? Oh, we're almost done. Yay. Star base update reduced by 20%. Let's do it. It's gonna be useful because we're gonna be getting a lot of star bases. Colony's almost done.
Our
Exciting.
first extrasolar colony. This means that
Too
if
soon,
our
it is
homeworld
done.
were to spontaneously combust, your species would no longer be rendered extinct. That is a comforting thought, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd say. Slippy Prime. Oh, it can actually be upgraded? What's it need to be upgraded? Can I just do that now? No? Okay. What does it need? Number of pops needs to be equal to or greater than 10. Alright, so it needs to grow pops. So, let's... Okay. Let's build a mining district and a city district to start. Generator district is probably pretty useful as well, actually. Yeah, we'll grab one each for now. And then we'll kind of just wait for now. Let that thing do its, let that place do its thing. Upgrade the starbase. Fleet can apparently be upgraded, so let's queue that.
Ships upgraded.
Starbase fleet, yeah, that's just the defense particular system. Trade routes. Can we right-click another upgraded starbase instead of trade route? To that location, have to have some link to your capital. Must be upgraded before we can do a trade. Ah, lacks. Oh,
System
okay.
survey complete.
Alright, gotcha.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, so it's starting to make sense. I mean, not really, but we'll say that it is. Alpha Menace. They must be like the merchants or the something like that. Passive people that they're not an empire. They just have a station. They have a couple stations. They're letting my people through, no problem. Interesting. Interesting.
Communication.
A triumph.
Oops.
We have established communications with alien beings. What a time to be alive. Or, in my case, powered on.
What do we got? After successful communication in their language, we've established communication with the Rexicodium Trading Coalition.
We have made first contact with an alien empire. These hideous creatures appear to have mastered spaceflight, just as we have. They could pose a significant threat.
Nice one, Veer. Nice one. These hideous creatures. I mean, yeah, they don't look that good. But what kind of aliens are these? They are the Trade League, corporate. Okay, so they're a corporate game, peaceful traders. Revert trading to fighting. The greatest of the Chairman Reed Garland, the undisputed ruler of the Rexidity Trade Coalition, protect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. Your kind will not threaten our High King. Keep out of our way, or we will make you. We'll fight for our right to exist. We will achieve unity. Do not stand in our way. Your kind will not threaten us. News of we encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has shaken our society to coral. Leaked footage of these bizarre creatures spreading through media outlets across the Urbanite kingdom. Who leaked it? Off with their heads! Many citizens have been gripped by panic. Rioting has been reported in several cities. Oh no. The strange xenos appear to have achieved a level of technology similar to our own, and they are clearly spacefaring. But they regard our great species with fear, hatred, or cold indifference is anyone's guess. So it is another empire.
Accretion complete.
Great. Found another empire. Loverly. Missing in action. Oh, they closed the borders. Will no longer tolerate forbidden intrusions into the Reckoner's base. We're expected to vacate. They closed the borders. Probably because we have closed borders by default. And they're, I mean, they're just a corporation. See, this is the point of the game where we're going to have to decide whether or not we want to actually, like, do we want to, like, you know, try to be peaceful with them, or do we want to say, like, screw you guys, let's go to war? Nice. The Steely Prospect. Yes. Surveying Hizzy. Yeah, you might as well. Where's that science ship that's the one that's missing? Entering orbit. I'm gonna send you over here to excavation site, because that was the one that got lost in transition.
The diplomacy screen is where we communicate with other
Nothing
civilizations.
to offer you.
Here we can declare war, form alliances, and implement trade deals with our neighbours, amongst other things.
They have cast a spell against us because of ideology. What do we got here? Views us as suspicion and mistrust. Their equivalent, their fleet power is better. Their opinion of us. They don't like our bombardment policy or slavery policy or we're xenophonic, we're authoritarian, and closed borders. Closed borders is actually probably the biggest one. Offer trade. Make claims, declare a rivalry, or open borders. Guarantee independence. If they are attacked, we will automatically come to their defense. That's a nice thing to offer them. Form non-aggression pact. They don't want it. Interesting. I want to hold off for now on any of those kind of interactions, and we'll just kind of see what happens, I guess. My man. Unpause. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape, led by scientist they call themselves the Citizen Obedience Party. Members have been pushing hard for an extreme centralization of political power. The disgruntled faction be a source of trouble. What do they want to do? Are they like extreme authoritarian?
The faction screen gives an overview of the populace's political leanings. Be aware that shifts in the socio-political climate may give rise to factions. Details on faction sizes, attractiveness to our pops, and how content they are can also be found here.
Overall approval is 70%. So they're relatively happy. They don't really have any issues right now. Autocracy, autocratic rule, and imperial or dictatorial authority will please the obedience party. We have that. Satisfied society or stratified society. Ensuring a stratified society, be it through a stratified economy, slavery, or even purging, please them. And we have slavery turned on, but we don't actually have slaves. So see what happens. Leave them be. Most of all, they're just going to give me extra influence, which I'm fine for. Interesting, they got like a full fucking 10 pops. Oh, our dig's almost done. We'll see what that's going to actually give us. Oh. Interesting. Finish the dig and then nothing happened. Clues gained. Result 4. Roll 4. Skill bonus 2. Difficulty -2.
Construction complete.
Results of 5 or less add 0 clues. Progress. Oh. Interesting. Construction more complete. Yeah, you might as well build the mine and the research station and then go over here and build the studies. But should upgrade this thing to a starport. It's right on my border. It's right on my border with those assholes. Let's do it. Plus, we can build a trade route. And this place has trade route of 8.
System geology charted.
What's with all the pausing? The doorway. That does not sound good. What can only be described as a dimensional portal has been discovered in a remote location on S3-Ep2 Prime. Weather prediction and others noticed a strange air current which was eventually determined to be caused by the slight leakage of atmosphere into the portal. The rate of loss is too far small for it to make any difference to life on S3-Ep2, but the very existence of this portal raises some disturbing questions, such as where does it lead to? Can something come through the portal from the other side? This does not go fucking well.
Situation log updated.
Investigate where the dimensional portal leads to. I got a bad feeling about this. I got a bad feeling. I don't remember this event before. Move here and survey. You can stop fucking research digging because I think it's not quite working anyways. So we don't have any clues. Yeah. Oh, actually, we got one that time. Clues gained 1. Abort for now. Clues gained 1. Clues represent how much information you have uncovered in relation to a chapter in the archaeological excavation. I wonder what that actually gives. A new faction is recently beginning. Another faction? Column says a Fervent Ascendancy Vanguard. Members seek to assert the primacy of fermented species by curating the rights of aliens if necessary. What does that mean? You guys asserting dominance, declaring war against one or more Xeno empires. Please them. For a time. Right. They just want to say that our race is better. Basically. That's a big city spot, Jesus. Just mining generators. This one's got a lot of agriculture, but there's like I don't know any need for food. Jesus, send nudes. No, just kidding. Ah.
Construction complete.
Pop is no 2. It's a lot of free jobs. Yeah, planet deficit of negative power and negative. What's consumer goods? Let's build a generator district. It would produce enough power to, well, if there's enough technicians. I just have to wait until there's 5 pops and then build something that I can do for consumer goods, because right now there's not much, unfortunately.
Anomaly found.
Research. Usually always research my anomalies when I get them. Usually always do. Plus minus, you know. Sometimes they're bad. Be careful with that. Sometimes they can be bad. Oh yes, Unity. The final one. Up growth speed increased by 10%. That gives us our
The Ascension
very...
perks list shows the Ascension perks that we can potentially unlock. Some Ascension perks may have special requirements, like technologies, or having a certain number of already unlocked Ascension perk slots.
Yes. We now have our very first Ascension perk. So, imagine there's a lot to choose from. Well, there is a lot to choose from, but there's always so many that we can actually choose right now. So, let us see what we got. I always try to go to get the Master Builders and the Galactic Wonders because I want to build megastructures. I would love to build Ring Worlds, Dyson Spheres. Those are fucking awesome. Of course, that's down the road. What do you call this? Another really good one. The our college project. That's new. How shall we make a world of the city, a city of the world? Turn as a planet into a new population. So you turn the city into a. You turn the planet into a city world. Another really good one that I always like to get is the one that gives the ability to build if they still have them, those orbiting stations. I can't remember the name of them. Habitats. There we go. Flesh is weak. Alright, let's see what we got to pick with first. The notion of self-determination cannot blah blah blah. Unlocks raiding bombardment. The notion of self-determination cannot be morally absolute. Ballistic goals clearly outweigh individual concerns. Unlocks raiding bombardment stance, which in turn allows us to abduct pops from besieged planets and resettle them to our own worlds. That sounds like fun, where we can raid people and take their fucking people and turn them into, you know, slaves. Interstellar Dominion. The stars beckon and we fall. Yeah, that's star-based influence and claim influence cost. That's nice. Technological ascendancy. Technologies that would have been indistinguishable from magic mere generations ago are now within our grasp. New age of technology. It gives extra research speed. Rare technologies now appear 0.5 times, 1.5 times the normal rate. This effect would change a 1% chance into a 1.5% chance. One vision. That's just extra unity, which is nice. Its own self. Mastery of nature is nice in the sense that it helps. It helps you clear tile blockers, and if this is a decision that permanently increases the maximum number of districts the planet can support by 2, can only be performed once per planet. Unlocks decision master of nature. Oh, okay, so you can turn on a decision that increases. Okay, that's new. They didn't have that before. And if I remember correctly, mastery of nature is a requirement for one of the later on perks or technologies, or maybe not a requirement, but pairs well with the the one thing that does terraforming. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Pure prerogative. More systems will be placed under our direct control. Executive vigor. There will be no half measures, compromises, or improving edicts. Learning. Our society must change its approach towards learning. By doing so, our best and brightest will be able to reach this extra leader. Shared destiny. We must not leave behind those who have loyally served us. Oh, they be slaves. I'm thinking either the Interstellar Dominion or the Technological Ascendancy is probably the way to go to start with. Let's do Technological Ascendancy, because then maybe I can try to out-tech people a little better. I don't know. Then again, the influence cost would be nice. Claim influence cost. Reducing influence cost would be really nice, depending on how stuck I get. I might need to go to war. I'll start with Technological Ascendancy. And then the next one that we do will be more for that stuff.
Construction complete.
Shipyard. Component slots. No defense platforms. I love the defense platform. I just don't have enough stuff. Alright, modules. What do we have? Shipyard. Shipyard may build one ship at a time in parallel with other shipyards. Interesting. Anchorage. Fleet anchors in our series support our navy, gun battery, missile battery, and a trade hub. I'm actually going to build a trade hub and a missile battery. Buildings, crew quarters, no, resource silos. Resource silos are nice. Target uplink computer. Collects and analyzes data from all friendly sensors in the systems, makes it far easier for Starbase to achieve targeting solutions. Communications unit. Here's significantly reduces the possibilities. I think I'll just build a resource, so it doesn't hurt. Unless I should go with one of these because it's on right on the edge with these guys, and if we end up having to go to war against them, it'll be the first line of defense. So maybe I should do like the target uplink or communications jammer or the disruption field. Disruption field reduces shields, and the communication jammer reduces sublight speed and disengagement chances. Target uplink. Ship weapons range, so it increases the weapons range for this particular thing. I feel like reducing the shields is probably the better one to go with. Or just build the fucking silo. Decisions. Let's build. Yeah, let's build the. Let's build the shield. The shield disruptor. Why not? Fuck it. I don't necessarily need the silo. What's in our system, anyways? Our system's crew quarters, the trade hub, and the shipyard. Alright, that's not bad. Trade routes. Incoming trade routes. Incoming, outgoing, evening. While conducting their survey of Earth around the ISS Arcus Nuggets detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 1,000 years old. Seems to have been subjected to a heavy missile barrage, but one of its manufacturing bases is still working condition. Power can be restored. It can be a significant project.
Situation log updated.
I think that one gives you like a free ship.
Accretion complete.
Construction complete.
System survey complete.
Oh yeah, I built the
Innovation rollout.
Innovation rollout. Pop growth speed. That's nice. Tile blockers, those are always useful. Gene clinics, naval capacity from soldier jobs. Defense. Gene clinics. Let's go to the top. Where is my construction ship and what are you doing? Oh, you're building mines over land still. Okay, that's fine. Starbase capacity. We can effectively support a total of 3 upgraded starbases, outposts on account. Starbase capacity will cause your starbases that have an increased upkeep cost if you exceed it, right? Increased by your number of pops and own systems, and also by certain technologies and traditions. Gotcha, gotcha.
Mining stations are used to extract the minerals and strategic resources of the object they orbit.
It's not what I wanted to click on, but okay. Traders. Collection range 1. Trade protection 8. So it's relatively protected. Nice.
System geology charted.
ISS Steely. Steely, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why don't you get going? Go survey some shit, boy.
Innovation rollout.
What do we got? Extra minerals from jobs and army damage. Okay, that's cool. Corvette hull points +1. That's nice. Nanomechanics mineral purification. Unlocks mineral purification points. Engineering research, minerals, Corvette. I'm gonna grab the Corvette points actually.
System geology charted. Accretion complete.
Okay, so they're building my direction. Let's see. Go circle. Where's the shipyard?
Construction complete.
You're a starbase. You can't build ships, right? Is that right? You don't have a ship. You don't have a ship. You're just a starbase. You are a shipyard, though. Shipyard, I want you to build me a construction ship, and that's it. I want you to build another fucking Corvette or two. Not yet. Straight ship, you're bored. Okay, you build mining stations. And you, we're actually going to colonize this fucker if they let me colonize. I don't have enough alloys.
Construction complete.
Starbase is finished. Let Starbase outpost go.
System geology charted.
Sending him far, far away. What needs to be done? Oh, there wasn't there much there, was there? Survey. Survey. Go. Go that way. You can do it. We need to find a way to make more alloys. So, let's go to, that's not ready yet. Not ready yet. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the London system. Check out just find an London system. Where's the London system? We're here. Unidentified Empire. There's at least one station. That looks like one of those one-on-one things. Research. It's probably
Construction complete.
Does that have a... It says it has a trade thing. Which is crazy. But I ain't upgrading that. I don't have enough. I'm not crazy enough for something like that right now. Construction ship, where are you at? Where are you at? What you want? Go. Spend my influence in my alloys. We must expand the borders of the Empire.
System geology charted.
Cool. Go here. Here. And then up there when you're done.
The species screen lists all types of nominally intelligent beings we have.
We have 32 pops total. 28 on our capital at the moment. And we have...
Anomaly found.
Yeah. Anomaly.
Special project complete.
Ooh. Okay. Character order. Okay, I know who those guys are. Just give me 1 second. Wait for this guy to finish surveying. Oh. Lovely. Stop. Research. So, yeah, strange energy readings from one of the planets. So we'll survey it. Let's see what else we got. We got 2 things here. We got Dimension of Suffering, which I'm going to read in a second. It doesn't sound good, and that's that fucking portal. It doesn't sound good. And then we got the Curator Order, which is who I thought it was. This is the Curator people. Oh, Matt, that's fine. I don't mind, you know, Curators. Those guys are alright. My guys probably don't like talking. Probably. Nice. The Dimensional Portal on Olip's privacy lead to a realm in which is opposed by the sapient mind is opposed to the sapient mind at a fundamental level. Any and all contact with material from this dimension causes intense suffering in the subject, which if continued for more than a few minutes leads to intense suicidal urges coupled with attempts to mutilate their sensory organs. Even simply studying data recorded in the strange dimension causes intense discomfort in the biological observer and cascading errors in computer systems. Could be studied on an ongoing basis, or we need to close it. Do we want to close it, or do we want to study it? Doesn't sound good. I think I should close it.
Situation log updated.
Close the portal. Best way be a way to close this portal in science, we'll find it. Good luck, science. Alright, let's go to the contacts. They don't like me. They got overwhelmingly stronger fleet capacity. Jesus. I know I've been spending all my fucking money on other stuff. You. Just steal star charts of the entire galaxy. Perhaps it would be recruitment your scientists. Getting recently high enough. Tell us about the mysteries of the universe. Seeing powerful entities like sources in our galaxy. Great cost is both our lives of resources. Creator agents have painstakingly. May these be easier to deal with the next time you encounter them. What? That's what you have to offer. And aid us in our research. Of course, we're prepared to offer you limited access to our extensive databanks for your 10 standard years. This process provides significant boost to research efforts in your planet-side science labs. We will require compensation. If you'd like to purchase the service, it's 1,000 credits. That's fine. Let's do it. 1,000 energy credits. Done. Boom. Gone. Boosted research. Negative consumer goods, that's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah, one more Corvette's not going to be enough to make it, but he's apparently of superior level of stuff. They're gonna fucking I know I'm playing. I know, I'm playing shit. I suck.
Construction complete.
Good. Build those mines, and then go here.
Accretion complete.
And oh, we can't. Misconverter recently intersected microsingularity. Recently intersected Trillium-5, passing straight through the core and emerging to the side of the planet. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further study may be warranted. Interesting. Micro black hole went through the core of a planet.
Accretion complete.
Basically. Tundra World, 100%. That's a huge ass city district. Damn. I think what would be the best place to go for this doesn't really matter. What's the other planet look like? The arid worlds. It doesn't look that much better, really. This one's not bad though. It's Tundra World, and it's 100%. I might just colonize here first. Of course, it's really close to the assholes. So I don't know.
Construction complete.
You're done? We'll start? No. Go here and do the research project, and why not?
System geology charted.
So, time to choose our second tradition tier thing, whatever. We went with expansion the first time, which is always nice. So now, what do we want to do next? I'm leaning towards either domination or supremacy. So, domination. What does it actually do? Adopting all domination traditions will increase our monthly influence by 1. In addition, we'll unlock 1 ascension perk. And tower blocker costs are reduced by 33%, right? Governor level cap is increased by 2. Capital buildings and housing buildings provide plus 1,000 each. Brutal level cap is increased by 2. Enforcers reduce crime by an additional 20%. And resource output from workers and slaves are increased by 5%. That's the holy shoot. Suddenly choking. That sounds good and all, but it's not what I want right now. So I think supremacy is where it's going to be. Ship build speed cost is reduced by 10%. Ship build speed is... What? Ship build cost is reduced. Ship build speed is increased. Yeah, that makes more sense. Ship upkeep is reduced. Naval capacity is increased. Fleet command limit is increased. Admiral level cap is increased. Ship fire rate is increased. Orbital bombardment damage is increased. And starbase damage is increased. Defense platform costs and starbase upgrade costs is increased. Awesome. Adopting it. Starbase and cast capacity is increased by 2. Army damage is increased by 20%. Finishing it unlocks the war doctrines policy. Which does, I don't know what. But we're gonna go supremacy. Because I got this weird feeling that this galaxy is going to end in blood and iron, as I would say. Fires of war. Well, eventually we'll anyways, at some point or another. Alright. I think this episode's gone on long enough, guys. It's been a good one. It's been fucking whack is what it's been. Hey, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. There we go, autosave. New year. We're doing alright. It is a bit of a learning curve for me to try to relearn some of the things that in this game, as well as to try to learn the new things and just generally figuring shit out. And I feel like we're kind of trapped by a dick of a neighbor, in one sense. We've been blocked on that one side, but nobody seems to be on this side yet, so we're going to expand probably that way. If I get my way, I'll build a colony down here in the Sige system and build a shipyard, an actual shipyard, and lock it up with a defense platform and all that shit, and get that thing there to be kind of our blockade. So that way we'll be able to put a blockade here, and here should shit come to war, we'll have 2 points of entry to defend. One probably more important than the other because it's next to our capital, but eh. And then... and then we'll kind of see for there, but that's future plans. And then of course there's all the rest of this galaxy to discover. What the fuck? Oh, it's the curators. Oh. So they actually have 2 depots and they're connected to each other. Crazy. So they got one there and then they got one up by me. Well, even though I know I'm playing like xenophobic slavers and all that, I'm more than willing to accept the assistance of the curators. Or if we find the, I don't know if they have them because we now have an open market, I think. People were, like, the game was trying to tell me earlier. There's a market screen somewhere. Collector market has not been found yet, so we only have access to the material market. Slave market. But, yeah, so... anyways, we'll see what happens down the road, but they used to once upon a time have people like this, like there's the curators, and then there's also the artesian troop, which gives you, I think, unity, and then there's another one which is for, you can buy and trade like energy credits and minerals, so I'm more than willing to use those. I'm not playing like, you know, purifiers or exterminators or devouring swarm, which would be like, no, we're gonna eat or kill those guys anyways. Anyways, sorry, I've rambled on long enough. That's it for this episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, comments, you know, you know the spiel by now. You've probably been on YouTube long enough. Have a good one. See you all in the next one. LZ signing out.